Dobry den.
Zdravejte.
And welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
Well, as we work our way through September, it's starting to get a bit chillier.
It is.
I say chilly, in the loosest terms.
Yeah, we're still in the late 20s.
Yeah. In the morning we're a bit colder, but...
Yeah, sometimes we drop below 20 overnight.
I know. It's good, isn't it?
It's lovely. This is a lovely time of year. Spring and autumn are lovely in Bulgaria.
It's when we can get on with some of the harder work.
Yeah, you've got. It's not too hot and it's not too cold.
Absolutely.
It's just delightful. And usually you've got sunshine.
Yes. Except today we haven't.
Yeah, first grey day we've had for ages.
It is. And it's actually quite a nice relief, a change.
Yeah.
You don't want too many of them, but one or two, quite nice.
So we started our week this week, or last week, didn't we?
We did.
Having a visit from Ivan and Teresa.
We did.
They dropped Dex off.
Yep, he's just down here.
Yeah, he's asleep next to Adam at the minute.
Well, he's trying to sleep, I'm just keeping quiet.
For some reason, all the animals today have decided they've got to come and sit with us while we're recording this.
Yeah, so it's the animal edition.
So if you see heads popping up or down during the video, that's what it's all about. But they don't want to move.
No. But yeah, so they came along and Dex has come to stay with us, and he's quite enjoying himself, isn't he?
I think so. He's settled in now.
Yeah.
He did spend most of Saturday staring at the gate longingly.
Yeah, thinking they're coming back in a minute. Well, they will be back, don't worry.
By Sunday he'd given up and said, oh okay, I'll play.
And he's been having a good time since?
Yeah. Seems to have settled in well with Cassie. There's a little bit of footage of that at the end if you want to stay and watch.
But all in all, he's his usual well behaved. He does still do a little bit of barking in the evenings, but
mainly because the shepherd is still moving the sheep at 10:30 at night.
So suddenly he hears the bells before we do, and we know they're coming because Dex lets us know.
Yeah.
Sunday we had our Q&A, didn't we?
We did.
Well, you off,
Dex
mate?
is off. Please don't not.
Well done, mate. See you later. Obviously I was squeezing him a bit tight on the sofa. Yes, we had a Q&A session on Sunday night. Thank you to all who joined in and took part.
It was lovely chatting to you all.
Not as scary as we thought, was it?
Not as scary or as technologically difficult as we thought. Though we've got some hits and tips if ever we do it again.
Yeah. Now that if and when it happens, we'll let you know. But it won't be soon, will it?
No.
There's only so many questions you can answer. But we enjoyed it. If you want to watch it again, I'll put a link somewhere, probably at the end of the video, so that you can click on that and go to it. But yes, we enjoyed it and we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was.
And then back to normal for the rest of the week.
Relative normal, yeah.
Relative normal. As relatively normal as we ever get.
Yes. We decided we'd better not start anything major with so many animals about. It's tricky working around Cass sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Throw Dexter into the mix and it just got a bit, okay, we'll do what we can while we can. One of the jobs I had to do was finishing off the refurbishment of the front door and the area around there, so this is what I did with that. This week we've got a series of finishing off jobs, little small things that need to be done, so we're going to do them. The first one is, you saw me refurbishing these doors and windows. Well, the putty still needs to be painted. I've got to put the handle back on the door and get all this connected back up again and replace the cat flap. So they're jobs that we're going to be doing over the next few days. There's other stuff around which you'll see, but first things first, let's paint this putty. So that's now the putty painted. I've also gone around and tidied up the edges, cleaned the glass, scraped off any stray bits of putty, just to get that as good as I can get it. So that's a step in the right direction. And I've also refitted the cat flap. So we're getting back to where we should be. The next thing is the door latch. These are the components for the door latch that we took off the door. Now, the actual latch bit itself with a lock, there's nothing wrong with that. Everything works, the springs, it opens and closes. The cover plates, again, nothing wrong with those either. They just need painting to match the doors. These bits, again, nothing wrong with them apart from they're very dirty. Now, we know from previous door handles, trying to clean off this sort of stuff takes forever with wire wool or whatever you're trying to do. So I'm going to take a bit of a more drastic approach and put a sanding disc on my angle grinder, and we'll see how that goes. So if they clean up okay, we can put it all back together. Well, it certainly cleaned it up, but it might be a little bit too aggressive. I'll see what sort of finish I can get on it, and if necessary I'll switch to another method, but it's certainly quick. So I've done one of them. This is kind of a before and after type picture. You can see the light is picking up some of the abrasions. That can be rubbed smooth with some finer sandpaper if we decide to. I'll check with Lynn to see what she likes. If she wants it looking better, we'll get it looking better. But it's certainly an improvement on what we had. They're a lot cleaner and should look good when they go back on the doors. And there we have it. The door's fully fitted, back, handles on, cat flap on, everything painted, everything puttied, everything cleaned up. There's a slight gap at the top here of about ½ centimetre where the actual door is bent and twisted. So I need to put some sort of latch so I can catch the top there and pull it in for when we shut it in the winter. But other than that, that's the doors and the windows fully refurbished.
With the change in the weather, we also started looking at our jobs in preparation for the winter.
Because it's coming.
Winter is coming.
Yes, we thought, what do we need for the winter? And one of the things we definitely need is a Pechka.
Yes.
Which we have, but it needed a bit of cleaning up and tidying up because it's 5 years old now. It's doing well, coming into its 6th winter. So we thought we'd do a proper refurb and clean up. This is what we did with that. One of the other jobs we want to get done this week before the weather starts getting bad is cleaning up and sorting out the Pechka. We've got the pipes to clean, we've got the Pechka itself to clean. We're also looking to respray these top plates. It's a 5-year-old Pechka now, they're showing signs of wear, but it's holding up really well. But we just want to get it in the best possible condition when the winter comes. So rather than do that in here, we're going to take it out to the summer kitchen. Right, so you hold that end, push that up, push it in if you can. In. So just don't fall apart. Right, now I'm lifting me off. Now can you take your end all the way? Coming out. Slowly. Okay. Right, now carefully, just hold it as level as we can. Just bring it up. Don't bang him on anything. Alright, it's done. Just test the weight. That way, then that way. So we're coming across, lining up the door and straight out. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So that's the Pechka now in the summer kitchen. We can give it a good clean up, make sure everything's working as it should, do the spraying, do the burn off, and then that'll be ready for the winter. I've now cleaned up the Pechka inside and out, given it a good scrub all over. So I'm now ready to turn my attention to these plates. Now we're going to be painting it. I've got some spray paint here, which is a heat resistant paint, which is good up to 600 degrees centigrade or something like that. So I'm going to use that on these plates here, and if we have enough paint left, on the top of the Pechka as well, just to tie it all together. So we'll see how that goes. Just got to shake this for 2 minutes, and then I can start spraying. Well, that's the top and all the panels sprayed. They're all looking a lot better than they were before, but the next thing I've got to do is temper the paint itself and help it harden up by lighting a fire. Now it says on the can to heat to 160 degrees for 15 to 30 minutes. Well, I've no way of controlling the temperature that accurately, so I'm going to set up a chimney, light a fire, let it get hot, and then let it go out, and hopefully that'll do it for me. Well, with the temperature outside in the shade at 29 degrees, I've done the obvious thing and lit a fire in the Pechka. I'm going to let it get nice and hot, go out and see what results we get. Well, the Pechka's now cooled down a bit. It's still quite warm, but I can put my hand on it quite happily. You can see how some of the black paint has discoloured overheating. Well, that's what happened before, why we sprayed it this time. But we'll put some Pechka black on it, which is a kind of a polish you put on, take off, and it blackens everything up again. We'll see how it looks. So all I've got to do now is move it back into the kitchen. So we've moved the Pechka back into the summer kitchen now, so that we can do the blacking and then do the second firing. The blacking says to do it in a well ventilated area, and this is because we need to also burn that on and temper that. So we're going to leave that for now because there's a limit on how many fires you can have in one day. Once that's done, we'll put it back in place and we'll show it to you next week.
There is a store online where you can buy all sorts of spare parts for it. So you can get all the glass, all the handles, fire bricks, grills.
You name it, if it's a bit that detaches, you can buy it.
Yes. And so we may be replacing one of the fire bricks. Yeah. Dexta!
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. I want the dogs just look at him like he's crazy when he does this.
Yeah.
They just sit there going, what are you barking at?
But we'll carry on over him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where we got to.
We were buying spares for the Pechka.
Oh yeah, you can get them all online. And they're relatively inexpensive. So
yes.
It's worth keeping on top of things.
Definitely. So we figured we'd get the bits that we need to replace, so that we've got them, and we can keep it in the best condition we can.
Yeah.
That way it should last us a lifetime.
It serves us well, and it heats 3 rooms for us most of the winter, so it's...
It does well. And of course that and us producing our own firewood, it's...
keeps our costs down.
Keeps the costs down and keeps the heat up. So, all good. Next week we're going to be tackling some of the other jobs, that winter preparation jobs, well in advance of winter. Things like, you saw us starting bits like checking the roof the other week when it was raining, clearing gutters, sweeping chimneys, all those sort of things that just to run our checklist for get them done before the weather gets bad.
Yeah, we've only got the one chimney this year because you built the other one. We haven't used the other one that much since you built it.
No, it might get a cursory sweep, we don't know yet, but we'll see how I feel. But we only used the Pechka in the end room a dozen times at most last year, so it shouldn't be all. And the pipes were clean, so it should be okay.
Yeah, so I think that's about it for us this week.
I think we're up to date now, yes. There's nothing else to say. that I can think of.
No.
So
No, Dex, you come back.
You come back, have you? Okay.
Barking at nothing.
Are you coming up here?
There's not enough room, Dad.
Okay. Don't knock the tripod then.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Oh.
I think I can get there.
Go on then. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good
Oh,
boy.
there he is.
Well done, mate. So, until next week, it's time for us to say,
Stay safe.
be well,
Doskoro.
do skoro.